Hello class, my name is Matthew Carswell of Group 4, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about why you should perform a heuristic evaluation. The internet is probably one of the most impactful inventions of the 20th century, as most of the world's transactions and communication are made through it. However, reliable access to the internet on the go is something many people still struggle having. With this proposal, we will provide a rough overview of the creation of a program that is programmed to protect from both viruses and tamper protection. The most important part of anyone's business is protect not only the company's information, but also the clients. The program can be restricted to network access and or even encrypt emails and computer files so that it can become unreadable to unauthorized users. Don't want the program to access the internet? No problem. The level of protection of the program is based on the company's needs. Maintenance will not affect the company's everyday workflow and interface is user-friendly. We'll start with ranking important criteria that we feel is essential, such as company financial information, clients' personal information, company emails, and making sure that the maintenance, as I said, is good and that the interface is user-friendly. Although the 21st century is an internet-oriented era, people still struggle with access to reliable and protected internet access. Everything from communicating with others to paying bills usually happens over the internet. But more often than not, internet service providers are unreliable and not protected. Our program will change that for all of you. There are various levels of protections that we can provide. The change doesn't make it hard for the user, just harder to be accessed from unauthorized users. The purpose of this project is to cover the following topics: why this program is important and needed in a company, the benefits from implementing a heuristic evaluation, resources required to create and implement a heuristic evaluation, and the results of a heuristic evaluation. Our proposed solution is to implement a heuristic evaluation that will help protect the company's financial information and clients from unauthorized users. In layman's terms, this would enable a company access to a program that will protect all of their valuable information. We will primarily be using heuristic evaluation to obtain the relevant information as to how to start up and maintain all the information protected. Also, we will communicate with our resources at FIU as to how they operate their own private protection program that students and staff use alike. This project will be presented to the class upon completion.
Hello, my name is Peter Bryce. I'll be taking after Matthew's role as narrator. Now we are in the qualification section. Both Matthew Carswell and Peter Bryce, which is me, we are both working on our information technology degree within Florida International University. Matthew, on the other hand, he has experience working with a computer lab. Also, he has an internship experience working with Miami-Dade County Office of the Chair, which will which will help us in this presentation. I'm sorry about that pause. Since he has personal experience working with consultants of Miami-Dade County and the commissioners alike. Brian Crespo. Brian Crespo is currently pursuing his degree in Health Service Administrations from Florida International University. Now he is employed by the University of Miami as lead radiology technologist. I'm sorry. His leadership experience will help the group stay focused and on task. Peter Bryce, myself, I'm currently, as I said before, pursuing a degree in information technology from Florida International University. Um, I work with the city of North Miami on the weekdays while delivering pizzas for Papa John's on the weekends. In both jobs, my main task is communicating with the public on behalf of the company or municipality. Limitations and assumptions. Limitations. This report depends on entirely on online sources. Before conducting a heuristic evaluation, we will look up Nielsen's heuristic evaluations. Assumptions. The internet is something that is becoming more of a utility than a service. Hackers learn more and more by day, but so do we. We have the program to not allow the unauthorized users to access and breach your company's information. What is a heuristic evaluation? Heuristic evaluation, as defined on Heuristic Evaluation How To website article by Jacob Nelson, involves having a small set of evaluators examine the interface and judge its complements with reconciling usability principles. Heuristic evaluation is a usability engineering method for finding the usability problems in a user interface designed so that they can be attended to as part of an interactive design process. Heuristic evaluation involves having, as I said before, a small group of evaluators and is performed by having individual and and is performed by having each of the individual evaluators inspect the interface alone. Only after all evaluations have been completed are the evaluators allowed to communicate and have their findings aggregated. Sorry. This process is important in order to ensure independent and unbiased evaluations from each evaluator. The results of the evaluation can be recorded either as written reports from each evaluator or by having the evaluators verbalize their comments to an observer as they go through as they go through the interface. Using a heuristic evaluation to resolve issues. Heuristic evaluation can be performed at any stage of the design process. Accompanying the evaluation at the beginning of the design will help with feedback at an earlier stage of the project. There are a few steps involved during the heuristic evaluation to resolve the issues. 1. Figure out what the evaluation and when. Identify the sections of the website needing the evaluation and how much of that section is needed. 2. Evaluate your heuristics. Evaluators provide the issues identified with location of error, provide a recommendation, and how to improve it. Notes must be clear with no confusion. 3. Analyze findings and fixing the issues. Once the reviewers are completed, once the reviews are completed, collaborator with information provided and remove any duplicated information and provide the correct data. The image on the right displays an example of the evaluator. The evaluator will be constantly thinking and figuring out each one of the problems as a heuristic evaluation is taking place, trying to find the problems and find the solutions if possible. Results of a heuristic evaluation. Once heuristic evaluation is completed, a final report should be presented. On the final report, a summary of the evaluation includes the process, the heuristic list during the evaluation, the problems discovered, numbers of the problems, and prioritize problems with the solution. On the right of the slide, you will see an example of an evaluator for a heuristic evaluation. Basically, they're always thinking, they'll be trying to figure out where the problems are, and at the same time, what if possible, what are the easiest solutions to fix that said problem. Resources required to create and implement a heuristic evaluation. Below are the 10 things that are either required that are required to implement a heuristic evaluation. First, we have here help and documentation. Going clockwise, we also have visibility, system status, match between system and the real world, user control and freedom, consistency and standards, error prevention, reconciliation and rather than recall, flexibility and efficiency of use, aesthetics and minimalist design, help user recognize diagnosis and recover from error. Those are the top 10 things needed and required when implementing a heuristic evaluation.